Hey, Jen St. Dennis is with us from Business in Vancouver. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning. We're
talking about the Bank of Canada's recent rate cut, what that's meant.
Yeah, that's right. When the Bank of Canada cut its rate 25% back in January, everybody thought that it would have this big impact on residential mortgages, and it has a bit, but actually the bigger impact seems to have been, for Vancouver anyway, seems to have been people who are looking at buying commercial property, and especially people who are looking to buy apartment buildings. So just to give you a comparison, right now for a first-time home buyer, the lowest rate they can get from one of the big six banks is around 4.6%. That compares to if you're a commercial buyer looking at an apartment, people are getting rates as low as 2.4% or even as low as 1.7%. So, the mortgage brokers are sort of saying at this point it's almost like free money. And so our real estate reporter, when he was putting this story together, he actually talked to a mortgage broker who had a client who was looking at purchasing a $1.5 million, Vancouver detached home, a residential property. He couldn't get approved for a mortgage because the rules around residential lending are quite a bit tighter than for commercial, and that's, designed to protect consumers. But so as an alternative, this particular client was actually looking at buying a small apartment building because it was just so much easier to get the financing. So now when we're looking towards what's going to happen in the future, actually what people are predicting is that the Bank of Canada may actually even do a further rate cut. It may go down, people are predicting, as low as 50% in March. And HSBC, the bank, is actually predicting that in the second quarter it could even go down further to 0.25%. So we'll have to see what happens in the future. Some big predictions there. Who knows if they'll come true, but people are sort of parsing language that the Bank of Canada governor has been saying recently and saying that this could be in the future. So we'll have to see what happens for sure.
All right. Well, we'll find out what's going on. Thanks, Jen.